joined FSS so I could establish goals and become more self-sufficient.
A major reason why I joined this Family Self-Sufficiency program is because of the title itself, Family Self-Sufficiency, and I wanted my family to be self-sufficient.
The Family Self-Sufficiency program was established in 1990 by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development as a way to help families who are already in our Housing Choice Voucher and public housing programs build their assets, increase their economic independence, and reduce their need for subsidies. The Family Self-Sufficiency program is completely voluntary. It can last up to 5 years and it's at no cost to the participants.
Not only is there no cost to the families who participate in FSS, but there is much to gain. As a moving to work agency, HUD allows us to come up with innovative approaches to help our families reach self-sufficiency. The first incentive is to allow the families to begin accumulating their escrow immediately.
You can put it down on a house, put it down on a car, something that's going to get you started in life, basically.
I contacted my housing worker to ask if I could borrow some of the money from my escrow to get my master's degree after completing the class.
The second incentive is for participants pursuing educational goals. We are giving them a rent reduction if they are full-time students.
I've improved my credit score. I have reduced my credit card debt, and I have graduated with my bachelor's degree.
Each family works one-on-one with a case manager to develop a goal plan. Each part of every plan is specifically tailored to each individual and their unique situations, needs, and aspirations.
One that I particularly like is the mentoring program through Project Bridge, and that was just amazing because I was able to accomplish several goals, and one of them was to establish a budget. And my mentor worked closely with me, resumes and all sorts of finance help to get me back on track as far as finances go.
The role of the FSS coordinator is to link the families to whatever services that they might need in order to be successful.
The case managers are excellent. Everything that you need help with, they're going to do the best that they can do. They're not going to work for you. They're going to work with you, but you have to do the work.
In 2016, we had 12 families graduate successfully from the FSS program, and most of those families were able to go through a training program that allowed them to increase their income during their time with us. Now, these are big successes for our families, and we celebrate with them, but also in FSS, we celebrate the small steps that they take towards self-sufficiency every day.
The advice I would give to a new FSS family is to utilize the resources that FSS has to get the training you need to qualify for better jobs, get the interview skills you need to even get the job that you want.
Don't ever give up, and once you set your goals, make sure that you follow through and work with your worker because you can meet all your goals, and just remember that there's nothing impossible.
I look back at struggling as a single mom. Without FSS, I don't know where I would be at now, but I wouldn't be where I'm at. And the program really helps and impacts families, but it used me to be able to further my education, and I have a job now meeting families that's gone through where I've been at, and I'm able to help them.
Many of our families face significant barriers and challenges in their lives. And when they show up for that information session for FSS, which is the first step of this process, they've already begun their journey towards self-sufficiency. Self-sufficiency looks different for every person.
FSS helps you be self-sufficient so you're not relying on anyone for anything.
The program has also helped me to go out and make a difference in other people's lives.
My biggest accomplishment is the advancement in my career. When I started FSS, my career was a server. Now I work in payroll.
I would definitely recommend FSS program to other housing tenants. Anybody that could potentially get into the FSS program, I say go for it.